I was very bad at holding myself to account and therefore making any real progress. So having Samson overlooking the progress and setting me goals has been really helpful in achieving those goals. Previously, before working with Samson, I would just go to the gym and just sort of make up my own routines, and I felt that I just fell into a bit of a rut, doing the same thing over and over again with no real tangible benefits. So one of the main benefits of working with Samson has been looking at or being given new workouts to try, focusing on different tailored workout plans to target particular areas, and sort of keeping things fresh, which makes it a lot more interesting and therefore kept me a lot more engaged with it. My core strength has improved significantly since working with Samson, so I guess just the feeling of a better posture, and he says slumped over looking into what's the best result that I've achieved so far? I think core strength and improved posture as a result of that has been very beneficial. Firstly, the time commitment. I didn't know whether I would be able to sort of justify and get away from my work in order to carry out the sessions we had prior to lockdown. Actually, that became quite achievable, but more importantly, it's post-lockdown and what we've been able to do subsequently. The daily workout routines that Samson sent me, and then the regular catch-ups have been really key in sort of keeping me moving in a period where I think it would be very easy to fall back on bad habits. I think the main benefit of working with Samson, especially over this recent time frame, has been having someone giving you an overarching plan and steering you in an environment where you can't go to the gym and have contact with people like we're used to. But having that overarching plan in the background, having someone on your shoulder, making sure that you're actually doing what you're going to say you're going to do, holding you to account, has been really valuable. My general sort of engagement with exercise, I've started running, and I think I've cut something like 7 or 8 minutes off my initial 5K time. So there's been some real tangible benefits there. Whilst obviously Samson isn't running with me, the fact that he's there in the background and I'm keeping tabs with him has been very motivational. What has surprised me most since we started training? I guess the fact that having come from a position where I thought there would never be enough time in the day to achieve the sort of tasks and the goals that we've put in front of me, it is actually very much, it's more of a mindset thing, and even with a relatively busy life, work and family commitments, you can carve out the time to do that, and I think that's something which I wouldn't necessarily have achieved on my own. Okay, my goals when I started were to improve my core strength, my flexibility, and my general activity levels. I think we've certainly achieved that. I think I've still got more to go on the strength front, but that's something we're looking at. I'm definitely more active than I was, albeit in a slightly different way to the way that I was used to beforehand, given the changes that we're all subjected to by lockdown measures. But it's been a very good exercise in keeping me active and addressing those initial areas that I was hoping to look at. Prior to lockdown, I used to cycle to work, and so the majority of my exercise came in that, which is sort of 45 minutes each way. Exercise I didn't really have to think about, it was just part of my routine. And then beyond that, the occasional weekly game of five-a-side football and occasional trip to the gym. Since lockdown, obviously, all of those things have gone, so it's been really important to have other structures in place to keep me active. Samson has a really great app which he uses and updates regularly, giving me daily workouts to which are targeted and tailored towards what I'm trying to achieve. So I've been working on ticking those off every day, occasional blips. And then beyond that, just being part of the sort of group of Samson's sort of trainees is quite motivating in itself. Seeing what other people are up to, and working on goals like the current challenge to reduce my 5K running time, which isn't something I'd have done prior to this.